Hey sub forums, I'm back again with another tier list. My last tier list was from Dark RP Councils. Now I'm doing Dark RP classes. Now there are a few classes that aren't here, and that's because I either I didn't play the class, or they're just gone extinct that I just don't see them, or they're not that impactful to the game, like that you don't really notice them. So out of all these jobs, I'm gonna put them in tiers. So we're gonna start off with the mayor. So the mayor is actually he's pretty meta right now, to be honest. The mayor's always meta. All right, if you have a good dupe and actual cops that do something, guess what? You could play the mayor really well. So because of that, I'm gonna put the mayor at A tier. Cause hey, I've seen mayors that literally has gone on for 20 plus hours. Second, police chief. Now, this is usually the second in command right next to the mayor, which is making me put to A tier again. Usually, the regular police is probably B tier, but because the police chief he has extra power, so he could make a prison dupe or even put his own dupe with the mayor's permission, and he could make the police follow the agenda, or they'll just get demoted, which gives him more power and power right next to the mayor. So because of that, that is also a A tier. Also, don't forget those two extra genome points that you get. Third in line, we have the hacker. So the hacker, he's fallen off. The hacker job, he is nobody chooses the hacker job. Let's be honest. If you choose the hacker job, you're either trolling or just trying to get cash. No one plays the hacker job anymore. Sadly, I'm hoping that in the future the hacker gets a buff, like maybe keep hack crack faster or something. But for now, the hacker is actually F tier. No one plays hacker, and it sucks because I feel like there's a lot of potential for the hacker job. So fourth in line, the rent a cop. So if this was 2 years ago, I would probably put him lower. But because of the taser meta that we currently have, he is literally skyrocketing right now. So for all those annoying tasing, I'm not gonna say any names, but there are some people that love to tase others constantly. You could literally get three rent-a-cops and just shoot at one person one at a time and not allowing him to play the game. So because of that, the rent-a-cop is at B. Fifth in line, we have the mercenary. Now the mercenary, he's a bit of a special one because he actually spawns with the AK and you can actually raid, unlike the rent a cop, which is the reason why the mercenary is a VIP class. The mercenary, you could raid if you're the person which you're hired. So like you get an AK and everything. Like you're a raiding class, like just needing to be hard. So people usually go mercenary. I've seen a couple mercenaries around, and I see why. Cause a professional thief is taken, you're going mercenary most of the time. So mercenary is gonna be at B. It could go to B tier, but I'm not gonna put it at I'm not gonna put it at B tier, cause see, you know what? I'm putting it at B tier because it's just the potential. It should be A tier, but right now it's B tier because it's not played as much as usual. So sixth in line, we have the hobo class. So the hobo class has been around for since the beginning, probably. And if you have high karma and you're like the only hobo in the server, you could start farming weapons with them. I've gone through several weapon runs and made a lot of money playing hobo. I used to be a hobo main once. Hey, high karma hobo farming is really good. However, the way where hobo falls is that you're most of the time there are a bunch of other hobos. There's never only one hobo unless you're on sundown. But there's never only one hobo. I will put the hobo lower, but the hobo has his own mechanism against rape, and pickpocketing. So you can't really fuck with him because if you do, you'll get STDs. So I would. He's like a high C tier rating right now. Up next, we have the meth head class. The meth head, it used to be really really weak. However, due to recent patches and buffs, the meth head's actually right next on B tier. Every single time he kills a person, he gains health. He goes really quick. He's invisible, like oh well, almost invisible. He does 25 damage. I'd say that's like what, 50 health a second. So in like 2 seconds, you'll be dead if he hits all his shots, of course. High DPS, you already know for a melee weapon. High mobility, low visibility. That's a B tier class. Only thing is you can't interact with anything. You're more of just kill things with a crowbar guy. Up next is the Rapist class. Now the Rapist class is actually the only class that allows you to have people sit still and no matter what position they're in without a taser and using an ability. Now the Rapist class is really really I'd say interesting. Because there are a lot of rapist mains out there that I know myself, 6470, that are actually they use it to their advantage. And the thing with rapist class, it has a huge like buff when you rape someone. You get, I'm pretty sure, 50 health or 25 health from raping someone, and you could just stack that, and eventually you'll be like a 500 health, fully beefed up rapist, and nobody could really fuck with you. So rapist is gonna go on my A tier because it's if you're a really good rapist, you could really do some damage to people's lives, and literally just constantly target someone with a rapist is just life threatening. The protester class. Now, this was a class that I was thinking about not putting here for many reasons. One, there are people that don't play protester. Protester is really lowly played. However, protester does its job of being annoying. All right, there's always that one body blocking protester in the PD, and guess what? They always do their job on being annoying. People get annoyed. People tell them to go away. Sometimes protesters even kill when they get warned. So I would put you lower, but protester is E tier. Their job is just to be annoying. That's it really. Now, up next we have the free runner class. Now the free runner don't get me started with the free runner. Now the free runner class, um look, pair this up with a perma knife, S tier. Simple. Free runner, you have high speed in general. Like you could just zoom through people and right click behind them and instant one shot them. So you have such a have a high capability of one shotting almost anyone. And since you go like really fast, I'm pretty sure faster than the scout on cop. Since you go really really fast, it's really threatening, and it's a good rateable class that does a lot of damage when paired up with the right people. So that's why free runners S tier. Hey, and it takes low skill as well. It has low skill high reward, or low risk high reward character right here. That's what puts free runner S tier. Not hard to play and not hard to do like damage either. So up next we have the Hitman. Hitman, easy money. You come in with two guns, a scout and a USP. Pair that up with a gun license, and you'll be put at B tier. Easy money. You could make. Think about this. If a person had a 100k hit and you get it, you literally just made 100k just from guns that you spawned with, and just from switching to Hitman. So, and guess what? There are never hits that aren't taken. They will always find a way to kill you. Up next, prostitute class. So, prostitute is fallen around the protester and hacker area. Right now is because they're kind of they're prostitutes, right? But no one really has sex with prostitutes anymore on the server, and it's because it doesn't give them any value towards the player that's paying for the service, besides just hearing a bunch of moaning sounds and a chance of getting STDs. I know it's a way to roleplay, but let's be honest, this class is garbage. But I know that in a couple updates later, they will have the ability to rape. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm wrong, but if they get the ability, if prostitutes get the ability to rape, they'll be probably C tier. Up next, we have the pimp, the pimp class. So pimp class has the pimp slap, which you could boost people towards other people's bases. You don't have to even raid. You could just help out other raiders. I'm pretty sure. Like you could help out other raiders that don't have climb swept to get into places that they usually aren't able to get. This is good. The pimp slap swept is literally the reason why you choose this class. Unless you're basing with other prostitutes, then then you're good. But most of the time, I see people just use the pimp slap to boost other players up. So for that, I'm putting the pimp at D tier. Hotel manager, a hotel manager with a really good dupe. You get money from the people that rent your rooms. You can have your own printers and stuff and whatever. You can have your own printers in your little office area. Just have everything blocked off with a good dupe, and no one's gonna fuck with you. So if you know how to play Hotel Manager correctly, it's all about building around the hotel. You just need a really good dupe. But because of that, not everyone has the best dupes, of course. So I'm gonna put it at C tier because if you really want to be a good hotel manager, you're probably gonna have to spend a lot of money on a good dupe for the hotel. Now, up next, we have, I'm gonna say this is the scout. Alright, the scout class for the police. The scout class for the police is right next to the police chief because, hey, any cop mains out here, the scout class, 125 speed, and the rest put it on defense. Just zigzag, right click, left click with the arrest baton, easy. Now, this could be countered easily, however, by the tasers and the free runners that run faster than you. All right, and guess what? Those free runners, you already know they're running double coffees and sodas, and the scout could also do that, but free runner runs faster at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure. Like even if you don't think that it does, guess it like it just does. Like they jump higher and everything. So for that, the scout's gonna go at A tier. Now, gun dealer. These are where we start getting to the better classes. Gun dealer, good farming class. Around 20 minutes, you get a full shipment of M249s. Sell it to Sasha while his prices are up. Yeah, good farming class. Put it at B tier. Just it's a farming class, really. There's a decent like market for it as well. People usually want to buy M249s or XMs. You know, it's alright. It's a good class. B tier. Next market, the next market dealer is the black market dealer, which is also another good farming class that I would put at A tier. However, I'm gonna put black market dealer at B tier. Sorry for all of my black market dealer mains that only just build C4 and AFK most of the time. Um, I it's a good way to make money, but since it takes so much time and so much effort, I'm gonna put it at B tier. If it took like 10 less minutes or maybe 5 less minutes, I will put it at A tier. But let's be honest, like no. Drug dealer. The drug dealer class, a very good, really good farming class, which I will put at A tier for many reasons. You might say, dude, it takes so much money. You need like 10K to get started with printers and everything. Just ignore that, dude. Alright. The reason is that in the long run, dude, just play drug dealer for like 2 hours. 2 hours every day. Easy. You're already at like 300K. Like, see? Like, it's really easy. It's a really easy way to make money as drug dealer. Simple. If you want to make money, go drug dealer, have a good dupe, base behind the PD, and you're good. You're good to go. Now, the next dealer class is the bartender. Now, the bartender has fallen off a lot recently, mostly because people just use weed and bath salts instead of milk. Now, milk, most of the time people just use if they're missing like just a quarter of their health, or not really a quarter, but they're trying to get that 500. You know, if the weed didn't work out. So, most of the time, bartender is used for milk. People self-supply themselves milk all the time. It has bartender has a really bad market since the his drinks don't give enough like of that proper buff. No one's gonna really drink a beer and then go raiding, are they? No. So for a bartender, they're gonna be close to F. However, because of the milk and everything, you are falling at E tier. Now the mob boss. The mob boss, uh, count this for gangsters as well. By the way, mob boss is really he's like, think about it, the police chief, but you're a gangster. Alright, mob boss. Nobody plays mob boss correctly, and it hurts to see why. But however, the mob boss has a lot of potential. But because no one literally plays mob boss, I don't know why. People just usually go gangster all the time, even if there's an open slot for mob boss. But back then when Superior Servers Dark RP had like the forest area, and there was like this barn that you're able to base in. I always saw a bunch of gangsters just basing there with the mob boss. That's how it's supposed to be. But now, mob boss kind of fell off. I think it's because the meta has changed over the years, and now no one really uses the mob boss because his gun is sort of shitty too. He's just fallen off. Now the thug class. Thug class, you get an extra health from the other citizens in regular jobs. You have combo fists as well. You have the ability to raid and mug. You don't have the ability to kidnap. However, you do pose an imitating or intimidating threat towards a lot of other people. By the way, you're built. They know you have extra health. They know you're probably with a perma knife and some combo fists. You're ready. You're ready to do damage. And this guy is usually mugging you. So, if you don't have professional thief, and you want to go around to just mugging and raiding, thug is the way to go. Just saying. That's my opinion, at least. Now we're getting down to the last three with the thief class. Thief class, I see every single noob on thief class, which is good because that means that they actually want to play the game and everything. However, thief class, it's not that like it does not that good for many reasons. All right, one, no keypad cracker, of course. That comes with professional thief. We'll get to that later. You only have a lockpick. I'm pretty sure you don't lockpick faster than professional thief or any other class. If you do, then pardon me, but I'll still put it at C because of that. What else? You don't usually see thieves going on big raids. It's usually professional thieves, anarchists, or freerunner. So because of that, thief is gonna fall on C because their only use is to lockpick things, and if most of the time bases have keypads and fading doors, so they're not gonna make it anywhere for that. So our next class is gonna be the professional thief. Now the professional thief is really meta. Of course, it's gonna be S tier. You come with a lockpick, keypad cracker. What else do you come with? Ability to mug and raid. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't take any kidnaps. However, like, you have all the abilities, you have all the instruments to conduct a good raid. Pair this up with an M4A1 or XM, a C4, couple milks and armor, and you're good to go. Usually, these two paired is usually the two that are raiding you, by the way. It'll probably be like 2 free runners and 3 professional thieves, all beefed up, and yeah, you're most likely to get fucked. Last class, anarchist. Now, if this was like 2 or 1 years ago, I would put it lower. However, the Milkery has taken advantage and revolutionized the ability to kidnap, and the way they do it's just comical. It pisses a lot of players off, really, and that's just the way it is. Anarchist is just there for kidnapping. People love pickpocketing. You get stuff from people as well when you pickpocket them. They drop shit from their inventory. So, how, however, the thing with anarchists is you have all this ability. Only thing with anarchist is that you have a low job slot, so you're only allowed to have 4 anarchists. You don't have any job. You don't have any RP job relations, so you can't really, unless you're on the same org or you change your job titles. You don't have RP relations with other anarchists. So that it's really close to being S tier. It's really close to being S tier. However, I am putting, because the way the Valkyrie plays with the Anarchist really shows how much potential there is. Okay, guys, so this is my job tier list in Dark RP Superior servers. I suggest you guys make your own tier list for this. This is completely based off my opinion and what I've played and what I've dealt with through the server. All right. So, anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys when I make a new tier list, and peace.